We are surely back from the weekend, and when we come back like this, you should know that renewed energy, renewed style, renewed attitude. These are the things we put together to continue with the business. The business here is Showbiz Daily. Showbiz Daily is live on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex. The team, everybody seated and alert. In the middle, Roland Amate, Shatta Movement, Shagzy, Roland Report on YouTube, showbizchannelgh.com, and at the extreme end is Intim Dodo Solomon, aka HMO. He's our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and also Intim Dosu Digital Solutions, ready to take care of all your digital streaming platforms management, monetization, and more. Behind the scenes, Buju Lens is the editor, and Theophilus Digos is handling our cameras for us. Together, we form Sammy Flex TV, and again, I want to say thanks for also choosing us as part of the channels that you take your content from. Now, some of the activities over the weekend, and we'll be talking about them briefly before we zoom into the rest of the business here. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, I want us to do this. Over the weekend on radio, DJ Slim had said something, which is a continuation of a happening that I would want us to also delve into. Remember the Esla Owusu Ekofo Honorable show at Dansuma, where Shatta Wale, during his performance, said he would want to apologize publicly to Dosty for what had happened over the months, or is it years?
Months.
Yeah, over the months between them. And that he is sorry about it, and he wanted the whole world to know. I've watched DJ Slim on radio. I think he started a radio show on Saturdays, Showbiz Review Extra on Hits FM. He does it on Saturdays. On the show, I have been seeing Tilly Akuedipa, I've been seeing Eden Mensah Chotome, as well as Bulldog. And on this show, I didn't hear what the other guy said with that particular content though. I've not heard what Bulldog, Tilly, and the rest said, but I've seen a video of DJ Slim, who said that Shatta Wale did the apology because he needs Dosty badly, because his Safa album is not flying. Shatta Wale did that because he wants clout. Because if he really did not want clout for that, why did he not do it? Listen, no. Why did he not do it privately, but decided to do it publicly? And that whoever Shatta Wale has offended, wait till when Shatta Wale needs you. When he needs you, you come and apologize. When I watched the video, I said, well, when it comes to opinions, because we have general sizes for everybody. In fact, I hear Acrobat is even saying he's not hard cutter. He's not hard cutter before because of so the opinions are like noses. Everybody at the size. Acrobat size is there, so no cutter for him. Now, I want us to watch the video and I pick views, opinions, like what do my people think about it? And when people start speaking like this over issues like that, how is the future looking like? Is the future likely to I won't even go and apologize to anybody, because when I do, someone will sit somewhere and say something. Anyways, let's go watch it. I know you also have an opinion to share on this topic. I'll be right back.
Now let me unplug the plug and pick some random street ideas. Some say the Safa album is not doing well on traditional media, and our 40-year-old dancehall king, the self-acclaimed dancehall king, needs the reach of traditional radio and media badly, hence the reunion. That is what some are saying. No be me. I gathered this evidence on social media. And in America, the patch up all is because he needs traditional media reach. But if you're asking me why Shatta decided to patch up with Dosty, I'll say, Charlie, me, I don't know. Because me, I'm just a small boy. I just came in from Kumasi. If you ask me about Fufu, it'd be better. I will give you better understanding on Fufu than this. This one, I don't know. If you want me to talk about this and the next moment say, DJ Slim, the kind, no, it no be me. It's like giving soap to a dog. I don't get anything to do with them. See, where I come from, a young boy cannot advise the elderly. So it's not even in my position to talk to Dosty about this or advise him on this. But if Godfather is listening to me this morning, by the power vested in me, by the chair that I'm sitting on, with the open you fetch me. Now I imagine to every American say, see, as much as you want to accept it because he put you on the spot, if it was really something that he meant, I think this should have been a backdoor issue. If not for publicity, if not for clout, this should have been a backdoor issue. If Shatta really meant it, it should have been a backdoor issue. Pempenyuphobia or ferino, and I say anti-ferino. Nana in Casa, because you went as far as insulting or no enemy. I believe even if Shatta drops a full song to apologize like he did for Kaki, I think Andy's posture should be, I hear you, my brother. I have nothing against you. Go home and be at peace with yourself. That is what I believe should be.
Anyway, so that was the report from Hits FM. And I want to go to my people. I'm sure this issue there, Sammy Flex, later give me some time to also talk about it. Some of these issues, if I don't talk some cry, then it means something is not right. So give me some time to also handle it my own way. But for now, it is time for Roland and Chemo. Ro, let me start this with you.
I don't even know where to start from because I'm a very simple pal, but the way DJ Slim is making it complex is what baffles my mind. Yes, I know maybe Obiye Bibia, you may not agree probably with how the person is doing it, but later when you check the substance of the act, maybe it can calm your mind down, or even if you have a different way that you think the person should have done it, why not? Nobody stops you from putting it across. Oh, Shatta has offended Andy Dosty, or Shatta feels he's offended Andy Dosty and would want to apologize to him on stage, which he did. I feel he could have done it A, B, C, D, or this way or that way. Mind you, you are a third party in the whole conversation. Whatever is between Andy Dosty and Shatta Wale, no matter how close you think you are with Andy Dosty, his relationship between Shatta Wale, your position is a third party kind of position.
Exactly.
So when it comes to you having a concrete opinion and the authority that he spoke with, and then I'm also my dream because I'm asking myself, okay, did Andy Dosty accept the apology? That's the first question.
Yeah.
What was his reaction? Andy Dosty is not just anybody. On stage, he could have just said no. I won't accept, walk off, and nobody can do him anything. It is within his own right to say whether I accept or not. Whether or not, even if he feels okay, it is coming from a genuine place or not.
Yeah.
He reserved every right to accept or deny. And on that day, what was his statement? What was his demeanor? What was his mood, even around the conversation? Everything shows that, okay, he consented to whatever happened.
Exactly.
The apology came, and he said he's okay. That's what he said. And even when Shatta said he should go and play for him, of course, he could have still said no.
Yes.
I won't play.
Yes.
Besides, he was just
Yes.
when Shatta himself went to, he did not go to Shatta. Shatta himself went to Andy Dosty to say, let's do this. And so if you are somewhere and you want to, and the reason why he's even connecting it to the fact that that is the reason Shatta is apologizing in the crowd and assembly have said that is what builds the absurdity in this whole conversation. Like, because Shatta Wale needs Andy Dosty. In what sense? You see,
and sometimes person back can't.
No, you see, it is not about disrespect. You see, it is not about disrespect. If you say Shatta Wale needs Andy Dosty, I would ask you in what sense? Because as far as me I'm concerned, when these two people were on their separate ways doing their own thing, why not complain? Who has complained? Say, oh, asume si ni ma bra bomu no. I am suffering. Who? Who has complained? And in DJ Slim's definition of Shatta needs and the Dosty, or because the suffer is not going. Like the definition
getting traditional media support.
Traditional media.
Plus FM, matches boss. No, you see, when we can hype the platform we are on, say all the good things about it, but when we want to use that card to indirectly downplay the efforts that others are also doing, then that is when they probably, when tomorrow they also wake up and they decide to come and fight your entity, you may not also understand.
Yeah.
And a media wing, on the same platform he sits, Adom has been playing Safa back to back.
And again, even if you have to do Adom and hit FM rating,
no,
who will be on top of that?
You see, so he shouldn't make a joke of himself. The statement that he made and the reasons why he was just connecting to the whole statement looks so as if I mean say we be odiagro. But he was serious in talking, so and then I mean okay, ujina he. Because as I can say
and the diesel or time
why more? Because if that is the case, I was expecting you to read messages. Tell me, as soon as he says this, Albentin says that. Exactly my point.
We know how this works.
So you let me.
We have been there before.
So
and we are still there.
so if what's your mono eka, sa mono, omonti asye, saying central processing unit now. Edu saying because asem is simple. Obini. And me, one thing that Shatta said on stage, Emma assembly more. Like during that whole situation, the fact that when he said I'm sorry, and you me fault too, that was his statement. Meaning, whatever
happened, something caused it.
Of course, he's not shying away from the fact that he also did something wrong. He's taking responsibility for it. Even for him to come out publicly and say, I am sorry for everything that I've said to you. He said it on stage. He knows the things that he said. It's not good that he's supposed to say them to you. That is why he has apologized. He's public, and you see, Okachen said he should go like privately and apologize. Did he insult him privately?
No, if he had done that privately, these same people will say, live video.
The last time, you see, the last time, I'm sure the Dosty even said that. And you see, the last time something happened, and the Dosty, I think on Doom Showtime, he said, Shatta Wale had called him privately to apologize. And people call, everything is okay. The same people said, oh boy,
you should come and do it publicly.
Yes. Now privately, now the person has done it publicly too, and also he should have done it privately. And I don't know, ask myself, because something happens, the person has done it privately, or it is said that the person has done it privately. Now publicly, which is what you guys were demanding before. Say, whoever say Omono, I'm referring to Omono. Say Ombeyen publicly, because whatever disrespect he gave to Dosty, he did it publicly. And on stage, when the whole world was watching, because the show it was in the public, and even videos are flying, everybody around the world, that news went viral. Everybody is seeing it. And that is where he decided to apologize to his brother. And also then what those are referred to as Omono, they should come and tell what they actually want. Maybe now they don't need to come to Shatta Wale again. Because in this whole conversation, I believe Shatta Wale has done his bit. If there's anybody to now talk to or ask questions, ask Dosty. Because now he only reserves the right to say, okay, whatever he said to me, because that day I'm still not satisfied.
Yeah.
If it is that case, and you can confirm that and Dosty has said this to you, then maybe whatever Slim is saying or DJ Slim is saying will make sense. Because the person that is supposed to receive the apology says he's not satisfied. But then, if the person, from all indications and every opportunity given to comment on this issue, has said that he's okay, because after the show, no, on his show on Hit FM, Kwame Dazi even asked him, and he said, "Oh, he's okay. He's even been he's been okay with Shatta Wale, even when they went apart and all of that. He's been okay. Or no, maybe another one anyway. So, and if Shatta has come to apologize, he's okay. That's the only thing he said. From all indications, unless Andy is saying something different elsewhere that we don't know. But per what they both done and said publicly, that is what we will use to actually comment on this matter. So the commentaries or the assertion that DJ Slim is making that, oh, it's Shatta Wale needs and the Dosty, it is very, very upset.
All right, let me go on to Intim Dodo Solomon. Let me listen to his addition to this particular conversation. Jamo, come through.
Yeah, DJ Slim say almost say. But when Timmy Musa almost say, Namu and Sammy more can Mudidi say a Fakwamudi. That I'm surprised about him not asking Omo, and we don't know Omo and where they are coming from. Anyway, for me, if he was like, well, I don't trust Shatta Wale, the apology is not sincere. Well, I would say it's his opinion. Let's leave him with it. But the reason that he is assigning to the fact that this is the reason why Shatta Wale is apologizing, that's where the whole thing fall apart.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous for him to say that Shatta Wale needs. In fact, he didn't say that he needs and the Dosty straight away. He said that it's because Shatta Wale needs traditional media because he's not doing well when it comes to traditional media with his Safa album. But I would want to ask DJ Slim, what special thing can the traditional media do for Shatta Wale's Safa album that he can't do without them? Like I want him
what can they add
to what Shatta has done so far with the album, the Safa album that he hasn't done. Is traditional media going to pay Shatta for playing the songs, or traditional media is the one that will tell people to go and stream before they will stream the songs? I don't get it. His reason is making whatever comment that he made very ridiculous or said like, yes, because that reason will not work. And Shatta Wale has done far, far worse in terms of his fight with traditional media than to just apologizing to Andy Dosty.
One person, yes.
So what can Andy Dosty do to other traditional media if they decide not to play Shatta Wale's song? Who is Andy Dosty when it comes to other media?
And in fact, those who have even decided not to play, what impact or effect has it had on his career? Now are they not seeing what is happening?
Before Ola lifted the ban, at that point, the Shatta Wale apologized to Andy Dosty before Ola lifted the ban. Or
no,
what? Like, come on, this one, I think he stretched it. If he was like, I'm not accepting the apology, or I don't think the apology is sincere, me, I would say that let's leave him because it's his opinion. But the reasons that he's assigning to why he thinks that it is not sincere, and at this point he is thinking for Shatta Wale, that this is why Shatta Wale will do something like that. So others should wait. When he needs them, he will come and apologize. Or say mutu muko. Or say mutu muko. And you know why? Why would he apologize to one person hoping that all other traditional media will accept him, or Hit FM alone can do magic for Safa album? I don't get it, and I think there's no need for him to go there. he has the right to say that he won't accept the apology, or he feels that the apology is not sincere. I would just say that, okay, it is his opinion, let's leave him. But the reason that he gave makes the whole thing that he said ridiculous, or I would say absurd. So for me, I think we should just see it as such. He just wants to be part of the conversation, and this is his way of getting in. And I think he's wrong. No matter how you want to take it, he's wrong. And the reason why he's wrong is assigning a reason that will not wash. Like, if you are reasonable a bit, Shatta Wale, even after apologizing to Andy Dosty for that reason, will still be on his social media platform and say Mutru Muko. So what is the point of him apologizing if that's the reason? So he should come again and give a better reason. And again, traditional media is dying. We have said this so many times. They don't want to accept it. And this is your way of saying that you are still relevant. Fine.
No, now, but do you know what is funny? Anytime they want to talk about the album, they add traditional media. Okay, so they should take away the traditional media. Let's see the analysis of the album, or the assessment of the album.
The whole thing is that even for anybody to hear what they have to say, it is online. Whatever
all of us said, did we listen to the
No. Whatever that he said, you can only get it online. In fact, most people will hear it online, not on that radio station. And why can't they all radio at this time? When it's here radio. The thing is online, and this guy is winning online. He has numbers more than all the traditional media combined. So what are you talking about? For me, I think we should just leave him. I mean, it's his opinion, but I can say for sure that this is not a good one. He should come again.
Anyways, thank you, Team Dodo Solomon Chemo, for this addition. Now, I've told you guys I would also have my share, so wait for my own share. I have a lot to say about this, because some of us, we even have background information even before the concert. And why I'm sure.
But you didn't explain it.
I've mentioned that before. But no, I'm sure they want us to dig deeper. Because Shatta Wale might have even done that on a purpose. But we will see some things. No, they are pushing us to the wall. And when they push us and our head hits the wall and blood starts coming. Kasongo. Yeah, but still. Now, Fancy Gadam also did something beautiful at Bukom Arena, boxing arena, where there's Gadam Nation concert. I've seen videos of him flying in the air. I say, yeah. But I have one question. The question is that, how are these boys from the northern region able to come here to conquer and do things that even those here in Accra and in the southern part are not able to do? Like, why? How? What is happening? Some people were born here. Kolebu, they were giving birth at Kolebu, very close to Bukom Boxing Arena. They've lived here throughout their entire life. If they are 30 years, they've lived here 30 years. And they cannot get the numbers these boys will come. Hours to come do. They have been doing it back to back. But latest is Fancy Gadam's last show. Beyond the numbers, the aesthetics, how he came from the air. When Roland sent me the video, I said, this is Fancy Gadam. Bro, what is the magic? What is working for them?
He came from heaven to earth.
What is working for them? Because your guy in Accra, that guy, he can't do that.
Just.
He can't do. Meanwhile, he's gone too.
Just.
Chemo, he's gone.
The table you are shaking is one leg.
He's gone. He's gone. Okay, he's Bukom Boxing Arena. Your people are here. Home support. Just announce and go. And these guys now, do you know their competition has moved from Tamale to the Bukom Boxing Arena?
Of course.
Now, when they finish with Tamale, okay, we're going to do it.
And let me also add that Makachi will also be doing his.
When?
Hopefully by November ending or December.
He will also be killing it.
He will also be. It has been that way since, I think, for the past 4 or 5 years now. That's how it's been doing. Next to add his, I think it's Fadlan. Yes, for Fadlan is also, I've seen a flyer that he's doing one at the Tamale Sports Stadium. Yeah, he'll be doing one.
I think Fadlan the other day he did not sit up here.
Well,
I know about that. And he even explained why it happened like that.
So, for whatever it is, the people who are doing it are not doing it because they are more special, or even the people here who can't do it are not doing something right. Yes, in some cases they are not doing something right, but generally, I think the ones that are doing it here are doing it with a specific data that they have. That's an information that if you don't have it, forget. If you like chop a moboto, you will not be able to.
You mean the boys from the northern part?
Exactly.
They have some data that they are
working. Yes, they are activating and they are working with.
And you think the same data, our people can't get it or don't have it?
You don't have it. It is not about you can't get it. It's not about you not being able to get it, but you don't have it.
How?
Because these are different.
Can you give an idea of how this data you are talking about?
So the data is that you see the people who patronize, majority of the people who patronize their shows here in the south are offshoots of people from the north.
Exactly what I was waiting to hear.
Exactly.
They are their own people.
They are own.
But our own people, don't they also have their own people?
So that's what I'm saying. It is not as if you can't get the data, but you don't have it. So if you don't have strategies to also get your own data, you will not be able to do it. It's as simple as that. There are strategies of you doing or things you have to do to get the data. They have done it, which is why before they play a show here or before they do any activity here, there are certain form of activations they do before that. But if you are in the region and you are not able to activate yourself in that region, to get that form of connection, you will not be able to get whatever they are getting. That is it. So if you are in Accra, and in fact you are even a Ghana, and you are not able to do what they are doing, bear in mind that that connection that he is able to activate when he comes here with his people, you don't have it. And until you are able to build that connection, you won't be able to do it. It is with that same data that everywhere or every region Shatta Wale steps to do a show, it is successful. It is because he's found a way to build that connection, which is the data I'm talking about, that connection with them. So whenever he is going to a place, on him say, okay, there's a certain number of people that I will get. If I want extra, I would have to do extra to get them. It is the same conversation with our African brothers filling arena and sports stadium in other places. Yes, the UK, the America and things. We have American artists or British artists who are there but are not able to
do
exactly.
Such a thing, yeah.
It is because they've not been able to build that connection. And the people that are giving them those data, the people have been able to build it for a certain number of years. So if it is a promoter that has the data, sometimes even promoters have the data more than the artists, which is why certain artists would want to fall on certain promoters to do certain kind of shows for them, because they know if it is this promoter, even if I am not known in that jurisdiction, the promoter can activate certain connections for me to still have a successful show.
I see.
And that is what the boys there, I'm talking about, Fancy Gadam and Macasio Dems, have been able to do. And fortunately for them, it is not on any promoter. That connection is not between the people and any promoter, but the connection is between the people and them. So it is very easy for them to activate. But don't take it lightly that it is because they are his people. That is why they are patronizing. No. There is some form of connection they have with him. And that connection, if you don't have it with your people, if you like, do it in what our Nigerian brothers will say, beer parlor. Still, it will be you and your friends. That's the connection I'm talking about. And it is something that you have to start from somewhere. You have to build. Don't see it as, okay, they are his people, so they are doing support. This is not support. It is not support your own. The people who are there, the support, even if we are to separate the reasons why they are there, the support your own will be last. the support your own will be last. Go to Konkoma and see if you want to do any activation, go to Kokoma, play Fancy Gada, play Macasio, play guy
Fadland, yeah.
play Sherifa. These are the songs that the moment you start playing, you get attention. If you like. And some few other guys that we have here in the South. When you play them, you get. But if you want rapt attention, strict attention, play their songs and you will get them. It is because they have that form of connection with them and they are enjoying, they are getting personal satisfaction and all of that. It does not support your own matter. So if you want to come and play, support your own card right now there, some people will suffer. But let's rather encourage them to build that connection that these people have built and everybody will be fine.
Roland has opened the conversation up for us to continue from here, and he thinks there are some tricks or secrets in what the guys are doing. Well, I don't know what Chemo adds to this. And after watching videos from Fancy Gadam's latest concert at the Bukom Boxing Arena, I said, hey, boys, guys, see pressure. Let's check on Chemo.
I think they have worked hard. They have done so much to get this kind of patronage that you are seeing. It's not a joke. And again, I will support Roland and say that it's not support your own. In fact, for me, in generally, entertainment is not support your own matter. If you support your own to do entertainment, obi a person and need you or never support one and need you.
One man and
open who can provide that. So if you can do that for the person, that is it. You get the full support from that person. Don't go and say that I'm your own, so support me. Now only when you're there, I was more cancer on you. And I say will show they don't get the experience that they are looking for, and you think they will still come. No, there are so much that you have to do to get people committed to whatever that you are doing, entertainment, music, or whatever that you are doing. You have to do more to get attention of people. If you just rely on I'm your own, I'm part of you, come and support me, obiama, because human beings are purposeful. And our action is motivated by the need for satisfaction.
Facts.
What will make us satisfied is what will motivate us to do whatever action that we are doing. So don't just go and say support your own and feel that you get them. You won't. Yes, there are others also in the north there who will come here and feel. So you ask yourself why they are also their own. No, they are giving them different vibe, different feeling. So it is not a straightforward thing. So for me, I think they have worked hard enough. It will be better for us to ask them, how do you do it? Okay. Let them explain themselves. Let them tell us how they go about it. And let's see if any other person can use the same strategy and also achieve the kind of success that they are achieving. So for me, it's hard work, and whatever strategy that they have is working for them. And it is best that we ask them what is really working for you, but it's not support your own matter.
I see. Well, Chemo and Roland Amate, they have opened up the conversation beautifully. It gives us the opportunity to move on. But let me say congratulations to Fancy Gada and your people, to those who will be coming forward to do again. Let's see how you guys are also able to conquer. But for now, those that we know are conquering, big ups to you guys. I think you guys are doing something right, and you deserve some commendation. Congratulations to you guys once again. Now let's move on to our very last story. Our good friend, in fact, Chemo's best friend, SKP Anokwa, is a Ghanaian who lives in the United States. He follows Ghana's showbiz industry like crazy. As a matter of fact, he follows Sammy Flex TV so well as well. Today he sent me something, and what he sent to me, he actually said we should do something about it. That's why I added it as part of our topics today. Now, what did he send me? I'm sure you'll be seeing it on the screen as well. He first sent a link from Max TV, and the link had the title, a YouTube link once again, a YouTube link, and the link had a title, "Since the inception of music in Ghana, no musician has worked more than Stonebwoy." And this is coming from Bulldog and DJ Slim. The headline actually captured the two of them for saying this. That since the inception of music in Ghana, no musician has worked more than Stonebwoy. And the Bulldog and DJ Slim, when Anokwa sent me, he added, how crazy has the agenda got into? And ongoing, please help bring sanity into this crazy agenda. Oh my God. It says, how crazy has this agenda got into? Question. It says, and ongoing, please help bring sanity into this crazy agenda. Well, in the video, I'm sure maybe if it becomes necessary, the editor will let you guys watch it. In the video, Bulldog and Slim, DJ Slim were saying that, hey, since music started, Bulldog ever says Ghana music started, no Ghanaian musician never has ever worked harder like Stonebwoy is doing. Well, when Anokwa sent me the link and I also watched it, I said this to myself, like, okay, I see two things here. Either they are promoting Stonebwoy at the expense of others, or they are doing it for support's sake. Like, okay, this is a brother. He has some projects. Let's vibe like some of us do for Shatta Wale sometimes when he has works out. We do it. And we project the things that he's done. In fact, when we are doing it, I'm sure we don't do it with the aim of bringing another person's achievements or another person's works down. We just, oh, let's push him, let's push him, let's push him. So I saw this in two angles that, okay, maybe this one is a deliberate act to make some people feel less of themselves, or it is a direct support agenda. And SKP Anokwa is worried. He thinks, no, this agenda is against the Ghanaian music industry. I said, well, let me ask my people. But if you also get to watch the video, you know exactly what the gentleman is talking about. Chabo, you have seen the video, right?
Yeah. I've watched it.
Which of these two options I'm saying do you see?
Yeah, I think they want to say whatever just to support Stonebwoy, and this is their way of doing it. I don't think they are saying it so that others will feel less of themselves, or just to say that others are not doing much. No, they are saying their thing. If you think that whatever that they say will make you less, then it's your own problem.
Okay.
I don't see it like that. But the thing is so out of place that I don't even know how to go about it. Like, you see, there are certain things that some people will say, people that you think that they are influential in the game, they will say something, and like the way SKP Anoka is feeling, it's like, nah, dear, maybe I dare do that. Like, you can't, yes, you don't know what to make of it. Like, if you are an industry person, if you are an influencer in circles, and you are talking like this, like, how do we take it? You see, this is so subjective that you would not even know how to tackle it. Because if Bulldog says that since the inception of music in Ghana, then you ask yourself, are you sure that you are in this industry? Have you learned enough of Ghana music industry for you to give a comment like that? And again, what will you consider as being the most hardworking person? What is it? When somebody is doing pompo, or somebody is digging the ground to build, and somebody is in the office signing papers, negotiating for deals for it to be done. Who is working hard here? How do you define it? This is how difficult it is. Yeah. So when you are saying that he's working so hard in the music industry than anybody, how are you going to define hard work in the industry, music industry? That is where the problem will start. When you are doing more songs, or when you are traveling more, or when you are
Doing collaborations.
collaborations with others, or when your song is trending. How do you define hard working in music or music work? That you would take people like Daddy Lumba, Oboba J. Adolfo, Amachi Dede, after recording Osibisa, after recording so many songs, and you think that they have not worked hard enough. How do you define hard work in music? Osibisa, they have traveled all over the world. Every country that love calypso music, then they received them. In fact, they were moving from continent to continent. Not just only hovering around Europe and America. They were moving all over the place. They were in the Caribbeans, they were in the Asians, they were everywhere. And you think that somebody in this, our current dispensation, has worked more than Osibisa? Are you really in this industry? I think sometimes they exaggerate things to the point that you can not even argue with them, because it is beyond, being reasonable. How do we, how do we start arguing about it? Like, how do you define hard work?
Where do we start from?
Where do we start from? Like, let's define hard work. Who is working hard before we can do the argument? So for me, I think I will plead with them that he should come out, especially Bulldog. He should come out with a definition of hard work in the music industry, and then let's argue and see whether the Stonebwoy that they are mentioning is the most hard-working person in the industry since the beginning of music in Ghana.
Music started. Oh my God. A guy wrote an article, and I'll review the article either in the editorial or on Sammy Flex Speaks. The article is a beautiful one. It hinges around some of these conversations. Writers Hub, that is the name of the page on Facebook. I'll be reviewing that article. You would love it. Bro, close the show for us. Our time is up.
For this year, I would just want to say, yes, in their mind, they're just doing something to probably throw more light on Stonebwoy's work, which is very normal, which is very okay. In fact, for nobody can gag you from throwing your weight or behind anybody you would want to support. That one there, the person is even evil. Nobody. But when you are doing it also, you also need to do it with caution. And of course, be reasonable in whatever you are doing. So
And
at
the
least, so at least, even if you are called to answer certain things around the things that you are saying, you wouldn't be found wanting. And especially, I also have a problem when people would want to use subjective matters and generalize them. That is when sometimes make arguing with such or in such conversations very difficult. Because you need to start by defining certain things that is subjective. And defining something that is subjective, then don't even start the conversation. Don't even start the conversation, else, unless there is a proper data or a research that has been done, that we can say, okay, we all want to link our definition to this particular data or research. Then you can start the conversation from there. Nobody is saying Stonebwoy is not working hard. Of course, in our current dispensation, he is one of the most hardworking people we have. But the assertion that since the inception of music, boom, bang, in Ghana, he is the most hardworking, right? You see, it is very vague for me. Since he didn't define the work or the hard work, it will be very difficult for you, because anything that you would want to say, if care is not taken, can mean a disrespect to him. That's it. Because this is a top dog in our space, somebody that people look up to, somebody that people would want to consult because his level of experience in the space is huge. But when in our quest to support somebody or throw light on somebody's work, we would want to exaggerate certain things or move beyond reason in that aspect, then you ask yourself, okay, are we doing the people a good service or a disservice? And you see, you were asking if this is also to make people feel less than themselves. Nobody in his right senses will hear this and feel less than themselves. Then the person himself is not okay up there. If you are
not confident
of course, if you are working and you are getting even if you are not getting whatever you think you deserve now, and you have hopes of achieving them in the future, this will not make you feel less than of yourself. Because he did not give any parameters to his assertion or the statement he was making. He did not give any pointers. Okay, the hard work, is it somebody that has played the most shows?
But he mentioned those ones. So he mentioned about traveling. He talked about features. He talked about
how old is
putting money.
How old is J.W.
He talked about putting money into his works. Like
how
he mentioned all
old
those
is
things.
J.W. The man is still touring even in 2024. And his age is probably half. And probably it is Stonebwoy's age. And you want to tell me that J.W. Ambule touring in 2024, he's not just playing shows, he's touring in 2024. You want to tell me Stonebwoy works hard more than J.W. Ambule? What are you saying? People who sit in wheelchairs to perform, go on tour. No, see, Stonebwoy is working hard. He's doing his best. He's doing amazing. But you see, when we want to praise somebody and at the end of the day, when we move beyond reason, then anybody that would want to tackle this conversation may not also come with reason. Because when you say you've moved beyond that bounds, so may also come and just scatter everything and let's close the conversation. You understand? If it is about reason, I wish he would come and define, okay, shows, catalog, features, and what have you. Charlie, you want to mention Osibisa? Ha! Anka fa grow. Ode anka fa 10 years when fa grow here. And okay, even though some people can still come and argue, at least you have a place to stand. Even if you pick 10 years or 20 years, only even 20 years, and that Lumba will lash them. See,
left, right, center.
We think, you see, the notion that you have features. Whatever I mean.
If that's the definition, say it. And now let's go through the list. Like if you think definition of hardworking is having more features or having more travels or having more songs, define it and now let's go through the list and see whether there will be other people who can match up or not.
Exactly.
But you didn't give that.
But when you point out, and the things that you are saying, the shows, the catalog, and whatever, the features, and the investment. Now investment, that be the investment, that investor, that is more record label. That look more record label.
Investor. So now despite Munasifo.
Despite you didn't do it for that number for free. Was it not business? Stonebwoy signing to Def Jam. Was it not business? What are you saying? He's investing. Now, why don't you be studio recording fee? Like, when people would want to use some of these things to come and say he's investing. Yes, he's investing, same as anybody also investing. Maybe I may not invest like they are investing. That doesn't mean I also don't invest.
Okay.
If you don't agree with my investment,
you can even invest for 1 million views. You also do other things. Other things like when you travel to outside and come in, you can let a lot of people come and meet you
at the airport.
It's also an investment.
Over 40,000 people meeting you at the airport. You know what?
Shout out to Gambo, man. Shout out to Gambo, man. God is hard working. Well, when Anokwa said to me that I said, well, to me, I love the fact that as industry people, we have to speak well for our stars.
Of course.
Yes, I love that fact. In fact, I'll not sit here and speak less of any other artist unless the artist has committed. But until then, we can project. But then, when the projection, to me, when the project makes other people feel like, they have done nothing or they are useless, then I think there's something wrong.
Tell Anokwa.
And Anokwa is feeling like that.
He should sleep. He should.
No, that's why he said, has he got into that crazy point? Because I'm sure he's also asking these questions you guys are asking. Like, what is happening? All the things others are doing, they are all not counted.
Well, that's they are the ones judging, and we should allow them to judge.
Can allow them to judge.
Anyways, this has been Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. Maybe I also add this one to my bucket list when I get the opportunity to sit on either Sammy Flex Speaks or on editorial. I'll add this one because I also have a lot to say. On this note, let me say thanks to Roland Amate, thanks to Intip Dodo Solomon, to Theophilus Digosh, and to Buju Lens, and to you for spending time with us here. The week just started. We pray for a successful week so we can be here Monday throughout to Friday. Join us with your people, subscribe to us, and let's read your commentaries. I know when the stories come like this, enough of you have a lot to say. Let's read from you. Till we meet again tomorrow, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.